What's going on, y'all? It's your girl Eve, coming to you Sunday night itchy. So I thought that this rash was calming down, and on my arms and the areas that had like the raised almost boils, like they were filled with liquid, those actually are gone. They're dried up, they're dark. I don't know if you can see this. See, it's just dark spots now, just dried up, flaky, scaly, gross dark spots where they used to be filled. But in killing them, it's like the toxins then went into my bloodstream or something and are like proliferating. Like I'm having some type of bacterial bloom or something, because instead of completely dying off, they're spreading. So now where I just had like a little bit of itchiness on my chest, now I have like full-blown rash action across the back of my neck here, and it's like coming up my neck on this side. You can't see it as well in the video, but I'll post the picture side by side so you can see exactly what things are looking like right now, and it ain't good. It ain't good. I am so itchy. Like I'm itchy like when you have like chicken pox. I'm itchy like chicken pox itchy, and I feel that it's spreading and like trying to come up the side of my face. Like my forehead has been itchy up here, the sides of my face have been itchy over here. So where yesterday my face was fine, my neck was kind of right now my shit is on fire. It's itchy and it has a slight burn to it. So I had to go ahead and see if I can get an appointment, which, praise God, I actually realized I have Teledoc. I have Telemed. Thank God for 21st century medicine. So I have Aetna with one of my jobs. Thank God for that. And with Aetna, I have Telemed. So I am actually in the virtual waiting room right now. See, I'm in the waiting room. I'm in the video waiting room right now. I'm waiting for a doctor to come on and see if they can go ahead and give me a prescription or send me for lab work or something. Something has to give. I think I may be nearing the end of what I can do with natural remedies. But they got me started. They definitely got me started, and they got things starting to dry. But at this stage in the game, with the way the back of my neck is looking and the way that I feel it starting to come and creep into my cheek area, I'm not about to be out here looking like Quasimodo on my damn wedding. We're not doing that. I already was telling Nick yesterday, like, or telling Nick today, I was like, you know what? I'm going to have to make my wedding dress long sleeves. He was like, well, make it long sleeves and sheer. I'm like, yeah, it's definitely going to be sheer. I mean, my fabric that I had selected is a sheer mesh lace anyway, right? But I'm just not going to feel comfortable with my arms being out now that they are scarred. Like my arms are scarred right now. My wedding is next month, and I feel like this is kind of gonna be an ongoing thing. Like I'm gonna be battling this for a little while. Ooh, as it just so happened, family, I have had this cooling towel that I don't know, I got from a dollar store or somewhere, I don't know, child, like a year ago. It has made the move with me, and I've been here in the quarry almost a year and have never opened it. It's sealed shut. But it's supposed to have some type of technology that after you wet it, It stays cool, and it also says prevents heat stroke, has cooling relief, and it's sweat absorbent. And so I think this is going to be really good because my neck keeps getting a little bit sweaty because it's hot. And every time my neck gets sweaty, it starts itching, and then it starts getting angry. So I'm about to do this right now. Okay. Ooh, your girl's sweaty. It's hot. Alright, but I mean, it feel like a wet washcloth on my neck. Let's see how long it stay cool, child. I'm out here cooking some fish. Frying some fish for dinner. This the real test. You know, standing in the kitchen, cooking black food, frying fish. How will the modern cooling towel hold up? Let's find out. So anyway, let me finish telling you what I was trying to tell y'all earlier. Ooh, child, I am back. Y'all, I keep trying to finish this video and keep getting sidetracked by, you know, the distractions of life. So as I am commuting into work this morning, my little 5-minute commute, I thought maybe I would take about 3 to 4 of those minutes to finish this damn video. So anyway, I was describing, I believe, if I remember correctly, because of course I didn't prepare for this properly by going back and looking at the last video and seeing where I left off so that I could have the proper context for you. I do none of that. Okay, so I believe what I was trying to describe is what's going on with me now health-wise. I think that's where we left off. As you can see, your girl a little shiny this morning. I had to go ahead and activate the butters for this situation. I was letting you know that my rash was not resolving. The places that were probably having a bacterial infection due to cracking of the skin and things like that, or, you know, lesions, whatever, those resolved with, you know, the bacterial treatments that I was using. So that was good. But the actual rash part itself was not. So I had to go ahead and get an appointment with telemed. So I was glad that I did have that coverage and I was able to see a doctor. What did I see? Yesterday. I was able to see a doctor yesterday. And also start a course of treatment. So shout out to Dr. Root for that. So she actually looked at the pictures that I sent and the ones that I showed y'all. And she said that it did not look like a Pseudomonas infection to her. I said, okay. I said, actually, the bumps that I had were more spread apart to start, which y'all saw that. But as time has gone on, they have kind of morphed a little bit into looking more like hives. There's a lot more of them and they're more closer together, and the areas that are close to my, you know, where my elbow creases and everything are the worst areas, and everything is very angry and inflamed. I said it almost gives me vibes like eczema. And she said, you know what, that's exactly what I think it is. So she said she believes it's either a contact dermatitis or a form of eczema. Now, I don't have a history of eczema. So I looked it up, and there is a allergic eczema that you can get, you know, as as a histamine response to a contaminant that has touched the skin, especially if it's touched the skin for a prolonged period of time, like your shower water. So so this contact eczema, or sorry, contact dermatitis or allergic eczema is what she decided to write me a script for. And so she put me on prednisone, which I wasn't really happy about that, because prednisone, you know, over a course of time can actually cause weight gain. It also can diminish your immune system. So again, it was good that I kind of did that course of black seed oil to get started and the Chlorofresh to clean my blood and make sure that my immune system was healthy enough to handle the now prednisone. Now, here's where it gets funny. So I was like, okay, doc, well, what do I need to do to actually, like, you know, take care of my skin while I'm taking the prednisone, this, that, and the other. This chick gonna say, well, what you really want to do is just put some type of emollients on the skin. And she keeps, like, trying to break it down, you know, just, you know, dermatology words, emollient. Bitch, I know what an emollient is. I'm sorry, I cussed. Anyway, you know, I'm sorry, you know, clinical emollient. Anyway, I know what an emollient is. Okay. I'm like, okay, well, what do you suggest? This hoe gonna say, well, you know, just a general Vaseline. Just slather that on. Man, this is 20 and 21. If you really think I'm about to walk outside slathered in Vaseline in a climate that has 80 to 90% humidity, you got me all the way messed up. You got me all the way messed. She said Vaseline. I said, all right. I didn't say nothing to her on the call. I said, okay, thank you for that information. I know how to take the information that you're giving me and synthesize it so that I can have, you know, the information that I need to have and do what I need to do, what's best for my body. I'm like, child, I understand that, you know, number one, Caucasians do not have a strong knowledge and understanding of the use of medicinal butters. Y'all just don't grow up knowing about that. And that's not something, I'm sorry, it's dark, y'all, hold on. And I'm sorry that that's something that is not really taught. It's not really taught to y'all in the clinical sphere. It's the same thing like when I go to my dentist and and I mentioned to them about oil pulling. Oh, we see blah, 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 blah. You're probably going to eventually, you know, need to have your wisdom teeth pulled or whatever. I do see some decay on the wisdom. Oh, okay. It sounds like to me, I just need to start back up oil pulling. I had a dentist tell me one time when I mentioned oil pulling, because I use it from time to time to pull the impurities out of my teeth. Like if I have, you know, gone too long without flossing or something like that, and, you know, I start to notice that I need to pull impurities out of my teeth, I just oil pull with some coconut oil. Like, it's really that easy. Put the coconut oil in your mouth, switch it around, do that every day for like a week or so. Your teeth will heal themselves. This chick gonna tell me, well, you know, anything that you put into your mouth will have a saponic effect. No, it won't. Don't do that. Just because you don't understand the efficacy of something doesn't mean that you have to, like, downplay the information I'm trying to give you right now. Putting water in my mouth is not going to have the same saponic effect as if I put in an antibacterial and antifungal agent such as coconut oil that also pulls impurities out of your teeth and allows your teeth to heal. But people be thinking that you stupid. So anyway, I did not go and put Vaseline on these damn arms in 2021. I'm thinking to myself, you're talking about petroleum? You want me to put petroleum on my skin, sis? How is that going to allow my skin to breathe and heal? Furthermore, petroleum does not seep into the skin. It sits on top of the skin. I understand that if I wash or whatever, putting petroleum on top of the skin will lock in the moisture, but also over time it's going to dry my skin because my skin can't breathe. And the moisture, the petroleum itself is not going to go into the skin cells and moisturize them. My skin needs to be moisturized, sis, so that it can heal. It's cracking. I'm at the work job. I just pulled up. Let me go inside. Let me wrap this up. Wrap it up, B. So I put, I have a butter from my friend Nia Ali. Shout out to her. She has a store called Pure Magic. It's Pyoor and then magic with a J, I think. Puremagic.com. And she made a whipped butter for me and sent it to me months back when I was letting her know, girl, these mosquitoes are next level out here and the repellents and things are not working. And I don't want to consistently be spraying myself with repellents. I don't like putting chemicals on my body like that. And she did. And it's awesome. It's awesome. So can I say, Nia, that I have started putting it on my skin to help heal this eczema, dermatitis, whatever it is, in conjunction with the prednisone treatments that I started, and it's working. Your girl's skin is moisturized, and those dry, cracky areas, the skin flaked off a little bit yesterday. I kind of scratched a little bit. Not enough to break the skin, but just enough to lift the dead skin cells that were on the top. It was starting to scab. I lifted off the little flaky scab and then more, you know, rubbed in the butter. So what butters are in this? So cocoa butter, shea butter, argan oil, some other oil, vanilla and mint is what's in it. And yeah, already skin healing up. Put it on my neck. Y'all see how my neck was? It's doing a lot better now. There is a scaly area right here that is very dry. You can hear it. You hear that? It's very scaly. So I'm hoping that that'll resolve soon. See how it looks. I'm hoping that that'll resolve soon. My forehead is still itchy sometimes around my edges. Jesus. But yeah, so that is the situation with my skin. Shout out to Nia Ali. Shout out for Dr. Root. And I really had to take like a very aggressive homeopathic, like all the way around approach to get this done. I think everything probably still would have resolved with what I was using before, but it would have taken a longer time, a lot longer time. Being on the prednisone, I think, is definitely going to resolve it faster. But I am concerned about the immune suppression response, especially since we're in a COVID climate, right? So I have to be very, very careful about that. And still make sure that I'm, you know, eating my fruits and vegetables and taking my chlorophyll and cleaning my blood and, you know, taking my black seed oil to kill any bacteria that tries to come into my body while my immune system is suppressed from the prednisone. So all of those things have to be taken into consideration, as well as good skincare. She said that I should wash with Cetaphil, which is fine. I've heard that Cetaphil is pretty amazing. Very gentle. But at the same time, that Cetaphil was $26. Things are high here. Cetaphil was $26. So I was like, nah, B, I ain't about to do that. But I did spend $10 and get a vino. We grew up with a vino. We took oatmeal baths. You know, I thought about yesterday, like, oh, maybe I should just make me some oatmeal. Like, I have rolled oats, like raw rolled oats. I was like, oh, maybe I should just make me some oatmeal mask and put it on there and just really like rejuvenate. I still might do that. Maybe I'll do that tonight. Oatmeal mask for this neck. Jesus. But yes, I got the Aveeno body wash, and just, you know, wash with that or whatever. And things seem, with all these things together, things are seeming to resolve themselves in a timely fashion, which I'm so blessed to have happen, because I ain't got time. My wedding is in 4 weeks. 5 weeks? 5 weeks. Then your girl's skin got to be flawless, because I don't wear makeup like that. I gotta be flawless, okay? The most I'm trying to do is some brow, fix my brow up, you know? Throw on some lashes, some gloss. It's hot out here. It's gonna be in August. Jesus. I ain't trying to be sweating off nobody's foundation. I'm be up there crying. You know why I'm be crying when I say my damn vows. Everything will be running. Your face gotta be clear. I don't need to have to like cover scars and shit with foundation. So skincare is like top priority for me right now. So anyway, that's the good news. I had to call in the big guns. Go ahead, go to the doctor. Praise God for telemed. Teledoc was able to get me in same day. Shout out to the good insurance that I had with the stateside job. Because the insurance that I have, the dental and everything that I have with this job, they don't even hardly accept it nowhere. And I work for the government. I can't even. How does a government job have insurance that's not accepted at the local dentist office? That's that Virgin Dollar shit. All right. Anyway, I'm going into the job. Be intentional about your own journey. I'm being completely intentional about how I take care of this skin, how I take care of my health right now, and making sure that I, dot every I and cross every T, because this prednisone is strong. I had an arrhythmia last night. I ain't like that. Like, even right now, I feel like heaviness in my chest. But last night, yeah, I had an arrhythmia for at least an hour. This is why I don't like taking strong prescription medicine. My body don't like that. I don't like that. So I'm gonna be really intentional about, watching those things and taking care of my skin and being holistic about this journey. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, and share. I hope this has been helpful to someone who's having a similar issue or has had, eczema or whatever. I know my situation is not going to be like your situation because I don't have ongoing eczema. But I hope that this in some way helps you in terms of some things that maybe you should consider for your regimen. Be blessed. Have a great day.